What's up, bros? Oh my god. Alright, hang on. Holy crap, I'm gonna restart the stream, guys. Make this a group video call, it's free, alright. What's up? Let's bring up the bitrate. I had a really bad bitrate spike. Let's see if it's better now. Ay, pwede na pala ako mag-Tagalog. I can Tagalate. Ano kailangan kong gawin? Oh yeah, microphone noise gate. Testing. Testing. Come on, noise gate. Testing. It doesn't work. Noise gate. Okay, let's restart the stream. You won't notice it, but I'll restart the stream. Noise gate is better now. Nosebleed kayo kanina sa English. How's my hair? Oh, where's my gamer glass? What's up, Jazzy Jana? Can you hear the music? Finish up the setup here. Posting links and stuff. Now, can you hear my keyboard? Oh. So, if you see the stream, nakita nyo sa stream, the lower right corner is the Skype window, and basically, basically the Skype window is when kung may gustong sumali sa BTS from the hosts, I open the Skype. But if they're not gonna join, you're not gonna see anything over there. Okay? Wala tayong magagawa. It's just I'm just gonna leave yung Skype window there, para just in case may gusto sumali and that. Live now at youtube.com/thetechnoclass. Impressions of your new ZenFone. Hello from North Carolina. Hello, Gian. Welcome back. And what? Hi, North Carolina person. Kamusta yung audio? Kamusta yung noise gate ko sa microphone ko? Kuya Alex, yung sasabihin mo pala sa BTS. Yung sasabihin ko sa BTS. This song is pretty good though, I have to admit. Anong oras na sa North Carolina? Oh! Aga pa, mamaya pag dumami na yung viewers. Basically, by the way, sa BTS community meron na tayong kind of pseudo chat. So, ito po yung ating pseudo chat. It's called May Gyroscope po ba? So, kung gusto nyo sumali sa Facebook group chat, I don't know, just gagawa ko ng thread dito sa sa BTS community. Ito na lang. Ito na lang ako post. Ay, saan ba pwede? Mamaya na lang. Wait. You wanna join the group chat? Then kuhanin natin si natin ng picture. What's up, Robert Liban? Dan Airsiag, what's up? A gyroscope po ba? Question of the century, guys. Dagdag natin si Paulo Resurrection. Hindi ko ma-add kayo lahat isa-isa. So, uunti-untiin ko na lang. Siyempre may BTS tayo ngayon, so I can't do that right now. Do everybody. Comment. Sorry, kiniklik ko pa rin yung... Mamaya i-close ko na lang tong Facebook. Ilan max ang kaya ng chat? Supposedly 500. Supposedly. Never ko pa na-try. I-add ko si B-Boy. Join daw si Jam. Magkakagulo tayo ngayon dito sa sa chat. Dali, lalagyan ko kayo ng matinding Kailangan sa phone ko i-type eh. Sino to? Okay, si Nico nandyan na. Pog JP Garmay. Okay. Ano pa yung isa? Nyaw. And okay, done. So, ang trick ko dito, is patayin yung notifications para hindi all the time istorbo yung yung notifications. So, ginagawa ko yun. So, just turn off the notifications, unmute, nakamute yung conversation ko. Para hindi na lang laging nagpa-pop up sa phone ko yung pap. Lalo na marami tayo dito sa chat eh. Marami tayo sa chat. Ano drink sa atin ngayon, man? Check this out. Aking garapon, may wagang garapon, kaya lang tubig lang naman. May soft drink sa baba. Pero hanggang ngayon, nagtubig muna ako ngayon. May nandito sa... Sorry, dalawa na yung chat ngayon tuloy. What's up, Madobe? What's up, Alice? What's up, Black Blanny? Gian, Christian Montes, sa mga urig na nasa simula pa lang nandyan na. Gian from North Carolina. Yan, North Carolina. Nerdsoon in the dere. Butch, what's up, Butch? Dan Ersiag. Dan, ibigay mo sa akin yung Facebook name mo. Dun sa BTS community. Mark Velasquez, what's up? Kyle Christopher Manansala, what's up? Thank you for liking, loving my videos. Thank you very much. Mga Hokage say. Wala na tayong, wala na tayo. Solid na yung solid, wala na si Kakautok. Unfortunately. Sorry about that. Experiment lang yun. Pasensya na. Ang ayaw ko lang dito sa Facebook chat na to is 500 lang yung limit, supposedly. So, pag parami tayo ng parami sa group, magkakagulo tayo. And, I mean, kahit 500 tayo, Diyos ko, puro spam na tayo dyan. Kyle Onyate. Open-minded ba kayo? Kyle, right? Si Paul Genesis. Bakit alam ito? Oh no! Paano to? Pag hindi ko ba friend, hindi ko pwedeng i-add? Sa... baka hindi ko pwedeng i-add? Baka hindi ko na. So, kailangan ba i-friend ko? Oh my god, this is gonna be annoying. Alright. It's gonna be annoying, guys. Ito yung hindi natin na nakikita sa simula pa lang eh. Yung mga problema natin eh. Dante Garcia. Nasa sa community ka na? Wait. Members. Sorry, magiging magulo tayo. Mamaya hindi ko na lang papansin ito. Mamaya ako na i-add lahat. But for now, habang nagsisimula pa lang tayo, hanapin ko kayo, i-add ko kayo. There we go, nandun pala siya eh. Kailangan naka-add ka, di ba? Oh, friends, okay. Guys, walang gaguhan ha. Walang bastusa sa chat ha. Thoughts po sa Asus ZenFone 5 Lite? Meron. Di ba matagal na yun? Matagal na to, di ba? 2014 pa to, guy. Kyle Christopher, huwag mo nang pansinin si 2014 ZenFone 5 Lite. Unless bibili ka second hand or something. So the biggest news this week, the biggest news this week is yung Nvidia. Mamaya pag-usapan natin. Change my low bitrate version. Gamit ko na po kasi yung kakalabas pa lang, nabili na po agad. Okay lang. I mean, if you have the unit, if you have the phone, there's no problem, right? All Genesis. It's here, right, Gonzales? Yun! Welcome mga brotes. Brates? ka BTS. What's up, everybody? Nandiyan si Nico Guarte. Sneak Droid here. Hashtag solid guy guaranteed may gyroscope. Wala, hindi ko lang maisip na magandang cool name. Gian Parinas, rich kid. Nasa North Carolina siya ngayon, pero matindi. Taga, Subic? Subic ba siya or something? Ano gagawin natin? Teka lang. Nawawala ako sa... Popost ako sa Twitter. BTS is live. youtube.com/technoclass/live. Tweet tech. I think we're good. Gago rin tong B-boy na to eh. Sino pa kulang? Rafael Alcantara? Wala sa akin. Sorry guys, hindi ko pa pinag-isipan ito, kaya nagkakagulo tayo ngayon. Right, I'll add you. Sorry, hindi tayo preparado dito. Nagkakainta ako pero nasa North Carolina ako. North Carolina. Nya. Ako na nga yung camera ko. Fashion mode. Oh, my bitrate. Lag spike. Crap. Maya paggabi, pag medyo gumabi, bababa na yung lag spikes natin. Gian Parinas, bumoto ka daw. Tayo naglalag. Close my Steam. I'm gonna close Evernote. Close ko na ba si Skype? Maya na. Sorry naman, wala tayong magagawa. Buong pamilya nandito ngayon, so baka gumagamit sila ng internet. Patas ko ulit. Yep, hindi kaya. Holy crap, hindi kaya. Sorry, magiging low bitrate tayo ngayon. Super low bitrate. Kaya mabagal talaga net sa Pilipinas. Wala tayo magagawa, guys. But hopefully, okay pa rin kayo. So, ano balita sa inyo mga kuya? How is everybody? Sorry. Asan yung ano ko? Nagoya, Japan, Nep. Wow. Depends. Here's whatever. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the BTS The Advance show. BTS The Advance. Oh my god, hindi ako prepared. I think my soundboard has battery, but yung sound speakers might not, so we're gonna charge that. Teka lang ha. Tatago ako ng gamit dito sa ano, bago ko ipakita yung keyboard. So, nilagay ko sa topics natin yung keyboard ko. Although hindi ko sinet up yung cameras or anything. I know not a lot of people will spend Ethan Bradbury for president. I know not a lot of people. Hello. Woo! At me. Tensya na kayo, magulo dito. Alam ko maraming tao hindi gagastos ng 3,000 piso. Like this. Okay, there we go. Alam ko there's not a lot of people who will want to spend a lot of money on their gaming peripherals, especially the keyboard. But you know, I guess I wanted to talk about it lang. Since I'm using it, I bought it earlier this week. Mamaya ito topic natin fully if there are questions, but I just wanted to show you keyboard right now. There's the keyboard. Wala akong pagpapatungan ng ano ko. Kasi hindi ako prepared. Wait lang. Okay. Galit na galit si Rockled the Infinity. Minecraft and Clash of Clan. Guy. Where is my... Sobrang di ako. Rush talk si Kuya. Rush talk si Kuya. Pinoy na Pinoy. Bakit yung pangalan mo? Rockled pala, hindi Rockled. Sorry. Dota gamer pa siguro. Them stereotypes, man. Nakita mo naman, Minecraft and ano daw eh. Clash of Clans eh. Here we go. There's my keyboard right there. Wala ka nang pakialam. This is not the topic yet. We're just kind of starting. Just kind of. But you can see here's my keyboard. Ano to eh, originally ay ano eh. Hindi ko Guarte yung nakabili ng ganito agad. Yun siya yung original OG gangsta. Damn Daniel. So I can change the brightness. You can see, sobrang bright na siya. I can turn off the lights. Problem lang dito, you can't change the color of the lights. It's fixed red, orange, blue, green, purple, and pink on the bottom. Spacebar is blue for some reason. And then pwede mo siyang paglaruan. So pwede siyang humihinga. Wait. Yun. Yes. Hindi ko yung unang bumili nitong... And then, meron siyang layout na, yan. Layout lang, wait. Let's increase the brightness. Tayo natin. Alright. So, meron siyang layout. The brightness. There we go. Meron siyang layout na WASD, spacebar, shift, control, and escape lang. That's for, ano? That's for first-person shooters. Then may layout siya na pang Dota o LOL. Diba? Dota or LOL. And then may layout siya na Dota, LOL plus may mga F keys sa paligid. Or itong half lang ng screen, that's the 68. Or meron siya nung entire keyboard. Ito talaga si Dota player natin. Aalis din yan, may inip. Alright, we're gonna... Ano pa lang tayo, trash talk. Wala na ata, inip na. Ayos na sa akin kahit simple, basta may... Good, okay lang yan. Wala naman ako sinasabing ayos yung flinky. Oh, yung mga papeles ko sa likod. Sabi ni Nico, fight me 1v1. What's up, Paul? Genesis Bantige. Okay, kuklose ko na to very soon. Hindi ko na mamaya ako na i-add yung mga bago. Ang daming tao. E-boy. Norman Francisco. Add ko na si Norms. Carlo Reyes. Oh. Alan Roy screenshot. Lain. Okay. Alex Cruz. Tagwaw. 1v1 daw, 1v1. Baka mo sa tenga. Okay. One v one mo na, Nico. Huwag ka maawa. So, ilagnat ka, Paul. Pagaling ka, dude. Okay, so, I don't really know where to start. Hindi ko alam saan tayo magsa-start. Oh, yeah. How's the audio? Baba ko yung volume ng ano. So, start the show, I guess. It's 10:30. What do you guys want to do? Sabihin nyo ba nabibili ngayong CMA1G1? Guess magkano kaya ngayon? Medyo mahirap maghanap, bulalo. Medyo mahirap maghanap. Tatapusin ko talaga tong stream. Thanks, man. Medyo abutin. I mean, usually the stream lasts for until mga... So, prepare yourself. What should we start? Wala kayo masyado makikita dito sa web browser na. Full screen pa. Nakaset up ako para dun sa live stream kanina eh. Oh my god, the live. So let's open yung Geforce website. Gusto niyo panoorin natin yung part ni pause the music. He wants Ace Hardware. Sabi ni Roshan, Ace Hardware. Hindi ito yun. Wait, nasa na yung Okay. Wait lang. $80.
Yeah, perhaps some new and only.
Puntahan natin si Save Tom kanina.
What is this?
Virtual window into this.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Sean.
You got it. So let's go back to.
Can I?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sean. Justin, sorry.
Ito yung simula eh.
You want to do this?
I'm ready.
Okay. No, it's
Ready.
just.
Ito yung simula ng away eh.
It's hot though. I don't know. How do you feel?
Tom, we talked earlier. Remember?
It's pretty exciting though. I get a little goosebumpy when I look at it.
This is the Nvidia GeForce GTX 1080 live stream launch.
Is this on the internet?
All right. So Justin,
Tom,
I know you know what you're looking at.
Tom,
Yeah.
Fish, is it me or is it? Can I just Tom?
Yeah.
Could I do this for a second?
Yep.
May I just finish?
Oh snap!
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you. All right. So, what is this? What do we have? Can we go back to the original slide, please, Tom? Please.
The original slide.
The way. Go back to the slide.
The slide.
Okay. So now we have. Tom, you do it.
Oh man.
Okay, so let me just explain what I think we're looking at here. This is VR, and in VR, you actually have.
Tom, I was being sarcastic.
Oh. I wish I could see your face.
Oh my god.
I bet it's not happy.
Rest in peace,
Guys, I'll be
Tom.
right back. Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, so ang pinag-uusapan nila, si Tom yung presenter ng... si Tom yung nagpe-present nitong 3D graphics. Kausap niya si Jimmy Huang or something ng the CEO of Nvidia or something like that. So the problem is they had a miscommunication kung ano yung i-demonstrate ni Tom or kung kailan magsasalita si Tom. So nagkakasalisi sila. Yun ang problema and talagang nag-aaway sila. As in talagang nakakaawa si Tom kasi mukhang matatanggalan siya ng trabaho. Pakinggan niyo mabuti.
No, he's my best guy. You should see some of the other guys. Okay, so can I? So we saw multi-projection into 3 displays, and the fact that we could display project into the three displays, 3 viewports, and be able to independently control them allows us to fix the warp, the distortion that otherwise would have existed. There are other ways that we could use simultaneous multi-projection. So, for example, if we're in VR, okay, if you can just go to the VR but don't do anything, please. Tom, if we can go to the VR configuration, but please don't do anything. No, not. Well, how's this?
Oh my God.
Without the lens, there you go. I'll let you know when it's the next thing to do, okay?
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. All right. And
Well,
so
what's
I'll
it
pay you
called?
double.
Sweet. I'm in.
I'll give you whatever you want. Just let me finish my job
Oh man.
before DreamHack actually starts.
Oh.
Okay, so this is using multi-projection of the same world now into 2 eyes.
Rest in
Into
peace,
2
Tom.
eyes.
Rest in
Okay?
peace.
Now, when you're seeing something in stereo, of course, you see 2 different projections. Now, why this is really valuable? Now, before I tell.
All right, so let's fast forward to the if you wanna wait, what are the highlights here? The price of the GTX 1080. All right, let's performance, right?
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is the new graphics card from Nvidia.
the new king, GTX 1080.
New Geforce GTX 1080.
Unbelievable.
And it's more
Twice the
powerful.
performance of Titan X,
There you go.
3 times the energy efficiency. Need the clicker.
2 times the performance of the Titan X.
Everything's going so smoothly tonight, everybody. Unbelievable. Twice the performance of a Titan X, our $1,000 flagship product today. 1080 is twice the performance and 3 times the energy efficiency.
2 times
Ladies and
performance, 3
gentlemen,
times the energy
GTX
efficiency.
1080.
The price is 599
9
US dollars.
teraflops, 8 gigabytes of G5X, the world's first G5X memory from Micron, $599 MSRP.
Woo!
The NVIDIA designed Founders Edition, $699, gives you crazy overclockability, amazingly beautiful design. I hope you love it. Twice the performance of Titan X and 3 times the energy efficiency. General availability around the world, May 27th. But I have more. GTX 1070.
This is the best. 1070 is amazing.
6.5 teraflops, 8 gigabytes of G5 memory, faster.
All right. So somebody asked, Christian Montes, what's up? RJ, what's up? So the price of the Geforce GTX 1080 is $599 US, which if you want to convert it via the internet, 599 USD to is 28,210 pesos. Same, pretty much the same price as the 1080. The 1080, the 980 right now. The 980 right now is about 32,000, 34,000 pesos. Or actually the 980 Ti ata yun. Let's check MSI, right? By price. High to low. Okay? So the most expensive card, or actually the wala silang 980 Ti. Wala silang 980 lang. So the 980 Ti, which is lower performance. Teka lang, naglalag tayo. The 980 Ti, which is still lower performance. Oh my God, sobrang lag natin. What the hell? Always happens on BTS. Kanina sa Geforce live stream, walang problema yung stream, yung internet, pero pag dito sa BTS, syempre, gotta have those problems. Ano pa rin ba? Viewable pa rin ba? It's ano pa rin? Nababasa nyo pa rin yung text? Kasi kung hindi nyo nababasa yung text, masyado lang mababa yung bitrate. So the 980 Ti is still slower than the 1080 that was just launched, and it's more expensive at 35,000. The 1080 is only 28,000 pesos. Now, para sa atin mahal pa rin 'yan. So totoo lang mahal pa rin 'yan. So the 1070 Geforce GTX 1070, which is still faster than the Titan X. Pakinggan niyo yung sasabihin niya.
Than a Titan X. Faster than a Titan X. $379 MSRP.
If you don't know yet, the Titan X is the fastest graphics card available today. The Titan X is the fastest graphics card available today, but the GTX 1070 is still faster, right? Take note. This thing is faster than the fastest graphics card available today. And do you know how much the Titan X is being sold for right now? Do you know? Do you know where you got, how you got? The standard Titan X, or just the super clock Titan X, there's just an EVGA, is $846 US. $846, about $1,000. Most, if not all, Titan X's. Look at this, all right? 1,370, 1,479, 1,510, $2,499 US, 1,499, 1,399. Ito yung pinakamura, hindi, 980 lang yan eh. That's not Titan X. Titan Z. The Titan X is is around $1,000. About 1,000. Ano ba? Gusto nyo i-ban na natin? I mean, hindi. Come on. Whatever. So the Titan X is about $1,000, right? So let's see. I'm gonna right do this. Adding a moderator. If I know how to add a moderator. Let her be. All right, let's let them be. Okay. Samantala. All right. So we were talking about the Titan X. The Titan X right now is about $1,000, right? And the 1070 that was just announced, 1070 that was just announced, is faster than a Titan X.
But I have more. GTX 1070. 6.5 teraflops, 8 gigabytes of G5 memory, faster than a Titan X. Faster than a Titan X, $379 MSRP.
That's literally 1/3 the price of a Titan X. $18,000. That's 18,000 pesos. ₱18,000 lang for something that is more powerful than the most powerful graphics card in the world. More powerful than the most powerful graphics card in the world, guys. And that's just the 1070. Wala pa yung 1080. So, I mean, I know not a lot of us are gamers. Not a lot of us are going to be able to afford that kind of stuff. But still betting on AMD's Vega kicking Nvidia's ass when it launches later this year. I want to know what the Vega is. I mean, hindi masyadong napag-usapan yung Vega. So basura na Titan X pretty much. All of the 9 series, the 900s, 950, the 970, 980, the 980 Ti, the Titan X are all basura now. They're all basura, and just buy a 1070 for $380, 18,000 pesos. All of the old cards, all of the 900 series are now obsolete. Literally extreme. They're just obsolete. Super dead. Super obsolete. Presyo pa lang. Presyo pa lang, right? All right. Here we go. All right. All right. Hang on, give me a second. Doon lang akong kuha tayo. End of school year, make Core 2 Duo 7 Core 2 Duo 750. Oh, I found it. Okay. All right, Nico. There you go. Nico is now a moderator. Sino pa bang mod natin? Si Norms mod sa ano kay B-Boy eh. Nico, ang kailangan mong gawin, here's how to moderate, right? So full screen this. Here's the chat, right? Nico, if you're viewing it, like for example on the watch page, right? So if you're viewing on the watch page, Nico, ganito gagawin mo. You click on the triple dots on the right of the chat. You click on the triple dots on the right of the chat, the person that is chatting, right? And then kung anong gusto mong gawin, i-moderate, you can moderate the heck out of them. Just don't go crazy. Alright? And that's all we need to do. Okay? Bayan natin si Nico. Nico, if you're gonna stay, if you're not gonna stay, just let me know. I-PM mo lang ako. Ako bahala sa chat. Alam nyo guys, the reason why hindi ako nagre-react sa chat, anong pangalan ni troll guy? Si Rolk Led. Kasi, na ano ko eh, I'm touched eh. I'm touched. I'm kind of happy na umabot na yung BTS sa umabot na yung BTS to a point where meron ng troll sa chat. That's an achievement right there. Kung meron tayong troll sa chat, that's a milestone. Na kailangan na natin mag-moderate ng chat. We had to assign a moderator. Nico Guarte is there. Si Norms, pwede natin i-upgrade din niya mamaya. I don't know kung interesado siya. But, you know, that's a milestone. Kasi I've never had to moderate chat before. Na-timeout sila si Royals something. Anyway, we haven't started the show, but since pinag-uusapan na natin si Nvidia, I'll just use the music. What is up, guys? Alex here from TechnoClass.com. And you're watching the Big Time Show. Big Time BTS, the Avance. Today is January, February, March, April, May 7th, 2016. And you're watching the Big Time Show. I'm Alex from TechnoClass.com. It doesn't look like we have anybody else on the stream as a host right now. As you can see sa baba, that's our Skype window sa baba. And if anybody's gonna join as a host, sa baba, we have windows sa baba. Achievement unlocked, get a troll. I know, man. I know, pag naglaro tayo ng Dota, sigurado instant meron na tayong troll. But if you think about it, sa BTS kasi, I mean, number one kasi, sa BTS, we try to promote a positive environment pag-usapan yung mga telepono. Right? And then, meron tayong mga trolls paminsan-minsan, which sobrang konti lang sa BTS community because sobrang tight-knit tayo sa community. Which, yun, surprisingly, minsan-minsan meron nga darating na ganyan troll. But, think about it, diba? Sa BTS community, pumunta ka sa ibang groups, let's change this window. Pumunta ka sa ibang Facebook group, face the camera for you. Pumunta kayo sa ibang Facebook group sa mga cellphone, tungkol sa kahit Dota. Any Facebook group na may Pilipino, siguradong troll, siguradong away, siguradong gaguhan, siguradong lokohan, siguradong murahan. Well, sa BTS nagmumurahan din tayo, pero alam niyo naman, walang cherryhan. Walang cherryhan dito. Alright? Here's the walang cherryhan, ha? Okay? That's that's the what do you call this? the lesson for today and for every single BTS, walang cherihan, okay? So, yun ang point ko eh. And surprisingly, we've got a troll now, but that's growing pains. But we try to strive for a positive environment para sa pag-usapan yung mga technology stuffs. Of course, mangyayari meron pa ring mga troll, but can't save everybody, guys. Can't save Flare X. Huwag ka magulo, Nico. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we were kind of talking about the 1080. I was not planning on talking about the 1080 as soon as possible, as fast.
And his name is
George. George Ogbaid. Thanks for the subscribe. I don't know if you're watching the show right now. Maybe you're watching some of my videos and you're subscribed, but thank you for the subscribe. Oh, I got it. Tatawa na ako sa FB chat, may mga decorations pa sa akin. Yung decorations, sino yung decorations is sa ano yun, sa phone. Sa phone ka magme-message. Nvidia 1080. So, yun ang weird dito. So, the weird thing about the Geforce GTX 1080 is they called it the 1080. And that kind of makes it confusing because a popular video gaming resolution is 1080p. And thankfully, walang masyadong nagreklamo with the name. But if you were a layman, if you were a noob, you would think a Nvidia GeForce GTX 1080 is a graphics card that is designed to run games at 1080p. Which is sad because it should be running at 4K, right? The GeForce GTX 1080 is a very powerful card. I don't need to talk to you. I mean, hindi naman tayo lahat gamers dito, but it's definitely the most powerful graphics card ever created by GeForce, by anybody right now so far. Here's some pictures. I don't think you need to see a lot of these. These are, just...
And his name is John
Lucia Vito, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the sub. See, so the specs here, I know hindi tayo PC gamers masyado dito. I mean, we're more smartphone users, but this is still important, especially if you're a gamer. These are all very, very high specs and everything. You don't need to know a lot of these. But one thing that's very good is yung power specs niya. The 180 watts requirement na GeForce 1080 is very, very low. GeForce 1080 is using 180 watts, which is way lower than the Titan X. And it only uses one power cord, one 8-pin power cord. A huge thing. I'm using 2 power cords as a graphics card ko. So that's a big thing. Arkishan, thanks for the sub. So not much that needs to be said, okay? The GeForce GTX 1080 will be available starting May 27. And the GeForce GTX 1070 will be available starting June 10. And I'm very interested in buying the the 1070. It's around 18,000 pesos, 20,000 pesos. I'm down. I know it's a lot of money, but think about what you're getting compared to if you're buying a console, if you're buying a PS4, you're 16,000 pesos minimum. Gonna buy you a console that doesn't even run games at 1080p 60 frames per second, right? Your console, the Exodus, thanks for the sub. PS4 and Xbox One right now does not run games at 1080p 60 frames per second. The GTX 980 pa lang will run it at 1440p at 144 frames per second or more. So, graphics capabilities pa lang ng graphics card right now, even my cheap graphics card right now, will absolutely destroy PS4 and Xbox One. Paano pa if you buy even the cheap GTX 1070, which should allow you to game at 4K resolution, not 1080, not 900p like the consoles are running, but 4K. For the same price. For the same price as a PS3, a PS4, or a Xbox One. So yun yung malaking, like, that's the biggest thing. The price is so low that it absolutely bitch slaps consoles. And this might be this might usher the death of the current gen consoles. You can run 4K games now at 60 FPS with most of the high-end 980s. 27K bili mo sa GTX 970 mo. Imba nga talaga price ngayon, dude. Kalahati lang kalahati lang, well, hindi naman literal na kalahati, but like 50% more expensive than a 1070. Maybe, yeah, around 50% more expensive. So it's incredible how the price is so low. You know, yun lang naman yung comments dito eh. There's not much to discuss. It's a very, very, very powerful card. It's very, very, very affordable. And yun lang ang kailangan natin malaman. And to be honest, my target and your target is most likely the GTX 1070. To be honest, because I don't think people should be buying the 1080. They're just gonna play a game on single monitors. You're just gonna play a game on a single monitor with it. If it's not 4K, if you're not running the highest, the newest games at 4K, you have a mediocre mid-range. If you have a mid-range gaming build, if your PC is like what, 8 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of RAM, you have an i5, let's say mid-range, or even an i7, you know, even if it's higher range, I don't think you need a 1080, but still quite affordable kung kaya nyong bilhin. I think everybody will be very satisfied with the 1070 lang because of it's more powerful than the Titan X. And the Titan X destroys games already. It destroys games already. To be able to take advantage of the GTX 1080, you will need like a 1440p monitor or a 4K monitor that runs at more than 60 FPS, 60 Hz. Which is uso na ngayon, pero nakita nyo naman kamahal yung ano. Nasa 40,000, 30,000 ang gaming monitors ngayon. 30,000, 40,000, up to 70,000 pesos for a 4K gaming monitor right now. And I don't think we have that kind of money burning in our pockets. So I think the 1070 is perfectly fine for us. 1080p gaming is gonna be super easy for the GTX 1070. Gonna do 1440p, I think you'll be in the sweet spot of the 1070. And the 1440p is not gonna be touched by the consoles anytime soon. The consoles are running average 900p. Average 900p, not even 60 FPS most of the time. Anyway, that's it for our PC. Well, actually, meron pa tayong isang PC gaming topic. I don't know. I mean, that's the Geforce GTX 1080. Well, we don't need to. Not a lot of this discussion that needs to be made. Magkano kaya yung entry level na gaming laptops? I don't know. Entry level. There's no entry level. Hindi ko na pala matatapos stream, kakasad. Sorry about that, Cal Christopher Manansala. But thank you for watching, man. Theo Arsnault, you're concerned about the length of the card. The length of the card is 10.5 inches, which is about 27 centimeters. It's 4.376 inches height and 10.5 inches length. So I think it's about the same size as the Titan X. So there you go. Anyway, that's it for the 1080. If you have any more questions, kung may tanong pa kayo sa 1080, chat nyo lang yan. Chat nyo lang, guys. And sasagutin natin if sasagot natin. Like, do I need to show like everything? Let's look at an Asus GTX. Let's see. Here we go. Let's look at GTX 980 na lang. So the GTX 980 is ang pinakamura 28,000 from the Galax. From Asus it's 30,000. Here. Look at palette. Mura si palette eh. Alright, so the palette GTX 980 Ti Super Jetstream version is 32,000 pesos. Lulungkot ka. Thank you for watching, Cal Christopher Manansala. Come back soon. Alright, so that's the these are the cards that you don't want to buy anymore. All of these cards are obsolete. 960, 970. Look at the price. It's 15,000 for the 970. The 970 4 gig is 15. Actually, not bad for the 970. But come on. Nadagdag ka lang ng konti, you're gonna get the 1070. Go ahead and get the 1070 now. Anyway, that's it for the graphics card part of this discussion. We're gonna... I guess we're kind of gonna move on to the gaming keyboard part of the discussion. But before we do that, we gotta talk about the Firefly Mobile. May update si Firefly Mobile Auri. Okay? May update si Firefly Mobile Auri. So, if you remember correctly, we talked about the Firefly Mobile Auri, I believe, last week. I'm gonna zoom in here para hindi kayo maliitan sa spread. So, the first mention of the Firefly Mobile Auri was April 20, 2016. April 20, 2016. That was... Oh, sorry. That was 27... The first mention of the Firefly Mobile Auri was 27 days ago. 27 days ago. Isang buwan na! I'm sorry. Rip headphones. Rip speakers. Rest in peace. I'm sorry. Alright, so we talked about the first few stuff here. If you want, we can watch this again. This bullshit piece of crap video that wastes our time. What the fuck? That was a complete waste of time. Just showed us a bunch of crappy edges of a phone. That's a fucking waste. Okay, all right. So let's say, okay, we get over that, right? They post on April 27, hashtag lowlight, hashtag no problem, hashtag there's more, hashtag Firefly Mobile, hashtag Auri. And they post a picture of a wine glass. Fine, you took a picture of a freaking wine glass. Good for you. Yes, Firefly is a Philippine brand. Netgear, are you sure? Are you serious? You're in the Philippines. You're in Japan. All right. So the next thing they talked about, actually, this is the Vision 5 Lite. So they skipped one thing, and then we talked about another thing. This is our favorite one. Our favorite one. This is a picture of some shrimp on ice. Shrimp on ice. what they said about the phone include hashtag low light, hashtag are you ready, hashtag I love the Philippines for no fucking reason, hashtag I love the Philippines, hashtag Auri, hashtag Firefly Mobile, hashtag share this, hashtag eat well because that's life. This is a mobile phone brand. Hashtag eat well because that's life. Woo! Okay. Ito, pinag-usapan na natin yan. May update tayo! May update tayo sa Firefly Mobile Auri Watch. This is the Firefly Mobile Auri Watch, right? Week 4. Firefly Mobile Auri Watch, week 4. Week 4. May bago silang post, May 2. This was early this week, May 2. It's a picture of the fucking roof. Sorry for swearing, guys. It's a picture of a Oh, what? What is... Okay. Hashtag love. Hashtag HKIA. That probably means Hong Kong International Airport. But who gives a shit, right? Hashtag, but, oh, wait, they said hashtag HKIA. But, hashtag it's more fun in the Philippines. Hashtag Auri. Hashtag no filter. Hashtag dynamic range. Hashtag Firefly Mobile. Hashtag home is where it's at. Thank you for subscribing, Kevin Wyatt. What the fuck is this? Your post makes no sense. Maybe I know you're implying that you're taking this picture with the Auri. Still makes no sense. And your hashtag makes absolutely no sense. And we can't really see anything from this picture except you took a fucking picture of the roof. Nagpapaka-hipster sila. There's nothing wrong about taking a picture of your roof, right? But it doesn't prove anything. Malay mo, pagka sobrang bright ng area na yan, that it doesn't matter. What's up, Binzo? What's up, Binzo? This is our, Binzo is a viewer from the Geforce live stream earlier today. Welcome to our live stream show. This is our live stream show about tech, talk about smartphones, and sometimes we just finished the Geforce GTX 1080 topic, but we can go back to it if you want. I don't know if Binso is a Filipino, so sometimes well, actually, a lot of times we talk about in Filipino in the stream. So what's up, Binso? Thanks for watching the live stream earlier too. See if I can increase the bitrate. Classmate ko may Firefly phone nag-download ng malawang vid. And delete. What? That's crazy. Okay. So and that's it. That's all we got, all right? So you want 27 days ago they've been teasing this. 27 days ago. Want to read the comments? Christina Teobenko says, I really excited to see what's new. Hashtag what's new, hashtag what's next. And most of all, hashtag what's the latest to your own product, Firefly Mobile. I am ready to see the full specs of your gadget. I hope and wish there have more levels of megapixels. Sorry, I'm not making fun of her English or anything. I'm just reading what she's saying, okay? There are more levels of megapixels and gigs of this phone. Please reply, Firefly Mobile. Firefly Mobile replies, "Hi Christina, be ready for the post soon." Be ready for the post soon. Great. 27 days. 27 days. God, that thing is. They're teasing it the wrong way. They're like so stupid. And that is your wait. Let's add some music to that. That has been your Firefox Mobile Houri, Firefly Mobile Houri weekend update, week 4. Who wants to put money down on a bet? Kailan lalabas si Firefly Mobile Houri, because it's gonna take a while, guys. Well, all right. So that's one of the topics. What topic do you want to talk about now? You want to talk about the oh my god, that the god the freaking lanyard hit my face. Lanyard hit my Firefly. Is the Firefly Mobile Houri? No, it's. We can talk about the ZenFone Zoom now, or we can talk about it a little bit later. I mean, there's not a lot to say about the ZenFone Zoom. We have talked about the ZenFone Zoom before in January, but the Antutu score is really high. I don't think I had the score last January, but I think it's gotten better. It seems to have gotten better. Okay, I would bet, but I'm broke. Can I bet my socks? Sa may kulay yung socks mo, I'll bet. I want some nice, colorful socks. Ganyan. Oh wait, okay. I'm gonna read some comments here. Here in Japan, we play lots of games. Are you for real, Nepgear? I thought you were Filipino. I thought you were Filipina. Are you a girl or a guy? Anyway, I thought you were in the Philippines. I have loads of collections as well. I think they're trying too hard to copy Asus. See what others. I know, yeah, but trying too hard. Kuya Alex, pahingi advice. Anong pinakasulit na graphics card under 10K? Magantay ka konti, bababa yung presyo ng lots of the 970s. Sure, you can get a 970 very, very soon, 10K, because they're gonna sell their 1080, I mean their 970, to buy the 1070. They're gonna sell their 970 to buy a 1070. So they're gonna sell it for 10,000 pesos used, add about 8,000, 10,000 more, and get the 1070. Firefly na tuloy. Ito si Alexi kasi nahampas siya sa mukha ng lanyard. The nice guy says, my phone has to have IR blaster removable battery and O. I don't think I don't think we have an IR blaster. Yeah, the Asus newest ad speed wrapper, that one's is cool, although okay lang. It illustrates the point, but I also don't think that important. You want to talk about the Zoom agad right now? Pwede ba natin i-compare yung ZenFone Zoom? Sure, what is your question though? When are they releasing new video cards? I'm looking at a GTX 950, a budget for a higher one. They are releasing the new cards. They're releasing the 1080 and the 1070 coming May and June. Are you asking about newer graphics cards that newer than the ones they just announced it was new? wala pa. Nice guy says 1070 is a must pre-order, but 1080 isn't that expensive. Yes, you are correct there. Sabi mo, Ben. GTX 950 is what? 10,000 pesos? 8,000 pesos? Not bad, but yeah, medyo mid-range. Medyo mid-range. Bring up the music. To be honest, I would not be buying a graphics card right now. I will not be spending money. I would suggest not spending any money on any 900 series right now. I would suggest not spending any money on any 900 series, any first-hand, second-hand 900 series. Wait for the prices to go down. Wait for the prices to go down on the 900 series, then buy a 950. Because I'm pretty sure the 950 will go like 5,000 pesos na lang yan. Because there's a 1070. Yeah, gamers in hours, guys. Gamers in hours. I'm on the S5 too, dude. S5 Master Race. Go, there's my S5 with my custom skin, whatever. Off topic, pwede mo maglagay ng PO Box sa Pilipinas? I'm pretty sure pwede. Before we talk about the ZenFone Zoom, I don't have a lot of topics left. What were my topics? So the topics were the 1080, the 1070, the Firefly Mobile Auri. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Holy crap, the lag. What's up, Darren? Darren, DT Gamers. Darren is another guy that was watching the Nvidia live stream earlier. I am lagging like a mofo. I'm gonna stop the music. It up. Gonna stay on the line. Stay on the line. Hello. Gonna re-up the stream. Won't feel a thing. So stay on the line. It's funny that you bought a 970 a week ago and your brother got a 960 2 months ago. Holy crap, that's so bad timing, man. But you know, you'll probably enjoy your graphics card anyway. Have to, you know, close your eyes. I don't see the 1070 and the 1080. I'm blind. I'm blind. What's up, Giancarlo Perez? So what else is alright? So the topics were, according to my graphics right here, topics were the ZenFone Zoom, the Firefly Mobile Auri, Geforce 1080 and 1070, and the DragonWar Atomos. Let's talk about the DragonWar Atomos real quick. This is a budget keyboard, keyboard. I know not a lot of people are, you know, gamers or have really low budgets for keyboards, but this is a good option for budget mechanical gaming keyboard. Change the camera. Boom. Feet. The budget gaming keyboard. The box is in another room, so I can't get the box. The thing with this keyboard is it does nothing special. There is no custom software on this keyboard. There is no built-in memory on this keyboard. There are no macros on this keyboard. The only thing extra that it does, bumili ka ng, oh my god, Wajin Shu, holy crap, that's a lot of money, man. The G810. Sobrang tempting. Kamusta yung G810 mo? Kamusta yun? Mas gusto ko yung G610. I want the Cherry MX brown on the G610. But sobrang props sa'yo, dude. Ang mahal ng G810. Namamahalan ako sobra. So, I can give you like a closer look. Handheld closer look. These guys. So this is the DragonWar Atomos keyboard. Originally si Nico yung bumili, right? So si Nico yung source ko ng information about this keyboard right here. This is 2,995 pesos. 3,000 pesos a data blitz. If we convert that, see, 2,995 PHP to USD. So if you're asking for the dollar price, that's about $63.59. About $64. Right? I'm gonna close this. First time mo gumamit ng mechanical? Oh, ala ko naka-mechanical ka na before. So this is the DragonWar Atomos. If you're not familiar with gaming keyboards, typical gaming keyboards have RGB lighting or customizable lighting, right? Typical gaming keyboards also have extra keys, extra macro keys either sa kaliwa, dito, macro keys dito for special secret combinations na gusto nyo gamitin. Sometimes they have, fancy buttons or stuff, but the most important part about a keyboard is the keys, right? The key switches, right? So typical keyboards have a membrane. I don't have a keyboard next to me right now, so I can't demonstrate. But this is using mechanical switches, all mechanical switches. I'm gonna try and show you. This is the if you can get that in focus. There we go. So that is the mechanical switch that this keyboard is using. This is the Kailh, Kailh. Sure, it's not gonna show because it's gonna be wow, we're getting close. Kailh switches. This is the Kailh blue switch. So lahat ng keys nito is a Kailh blue switch, and they're pretty good. I can try and show you the sound of the keyboard really quickly. Dali lang. I-enable ko yung audio ko ng. Let's turn off the noise gate. It's gonna be loud. It's gonna be noisy because of the aircon and whatnot. But I can show you what it sounds like. There you go. That's a keyboard sound. Like kung naglalaro tayo ng games. Pa-shout out sa amin ni Numan nagte-text din Dan Vance Jeff. Shout out kay Jeff Pintang, text kit Ren Dan and Vance Jeff. So that's the sound of the keyboard. It's a Cherry MX. Well, it's the Kailh blue switch is as close to a Cherry MX blue as possible that they're making. To me, it sounds more like a mix of. To me, it sounds more like a mix of a Cherry MX brown and Cherry MX blue. The Cherry MX brown sounds kind of higher pitched, right? Cherry MX brown sounds a little bit more higher pitched than the Cherry MX blue, and they're more silent. But this thing sounds like the Cherry MX brown, but they're loud. The Cherry MX Blue is very well known for being the loudest keyboard switch you want, and certain people like the loud keyboard switches. So this is like a Cherry MX Brown but louder, kind of. So far, it's been doing a good job for me. The problem with this keyboard, or at least not the problem for me, but the problem people might have with this keyboard is number one, the colors are not, you can't change the colors of these keys. These are all fixed colors. The rows of these colors, the red, the orange, the blue, the green, the purple, and the pink, you can't change any of these colors. Naingayan kayo sa cherry blue. I know. Those are loud. I kind of like the loud ones, but you know, when you're having a live stream, it's also better not to have a loud keyboard. So, what was I going to say? The disadvantage of this keyboard is number one, there is no software. You don't have to install any software. There is no software for this keyboard. There is no macro solution. There's no programmable keys. There's no whatever. You don't have to install. This is just a plug-and-play keyboard. There is no software attached to it. There is no memory inside the keyboard to save macros and stuff like that. It's a basic keyboard that literally every single key is the same. The key that is assigned to it. The only other thing that it does, it has music keys right here, media keys. So you can play, you can increase the volume, lower the volume, you press function and this and whatnot. Function fast forward, function play, function pause. Other than that, it has a gaming mode. So you function F8, and this will light up. That's the letter G, and that means the start button will not work. It's gonna disable the start button. So if you're playing a game and you accidentally press the start button, it won't alt tab off your game, which is a good. Worth it pa ba Moto E 2015, 3,500? I don't know, maybe depende sa'yo, but yes, I think it's still worth it, but it's getting there. It's getting to the point where it's a little bit too low specs to me, for me. But 3,500, I think it's still a good phone. Mababa yung camera and memory kasi. Well, actually, it's not bad, but the camera is really low. So what was I saying again? Alright, so you can disable the start button with function F8. That's one of the only features here. The caps lock works, num lock works, scroll lock works. The only other extra feature is the lighting. You can only change the lighting. So if I function down, it can turn off the lights. Function up, it can brighten the lights, as you can see. So normally I just use the lowest brightness. My future issue is what to buy when the current desktop dies, a desktop or a laptop. I'm no longer a PC gamer, more focused on consoles now. Laptops are nice. If you're not PC gaming so much, diba? Isa pang magagawa ng keyboard na to is you can make the lights breathe. So now I let the light breathe. So it's gonna dim and brighten slowly, as you can see. Nice effect. The only thing I don't like is the colors, right? It's not such a good color. Even though if you leave it like that, it's fine. It looks like this looks like your pony style. Anyway, other than the breathing lights, it can illuminate certain keys for certain games. So it can illuminate WASD. Let's increase the brightness so you can see. It can illuminate just the WASD, shift control space, and the escape button. If you want to play FPS. If you want to play a MOBA, Dota or League of Legends or something like that, which usually uses these keys right here, B, P, space, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you can have that illuminated as well. If you turn off the lights, at least you know when your buttons are, right? The next configuration is that same configuration, but with F1 to F4, escape, and B and Alt, whatever. And the next one is the 68% keyboard. Only illuminates the left side with no numpads and no whatever. And the next configuration is full illumination. And like I said, you can do the breathing lights if you want. Wait, is it breathing or no? Yes, it is. So slow though. Lahat ba ng keys niya natatanggal, kuya? Tinanggal mo yung escape point. Yes, you can. Pwede mo tanggalin everything. You can remove all of these keys right here. Because they're all wala akong key puller though. It's easier with a key puller. Ugh! Come on! There we go. It's not gonna focus. There we go. You can sort of buy, I think this is still compatible with Cherry MX keys. Cherry MX keyboard keys, so you can probably buy a custom key for all of these keys. That's gonna make the price expensive, but this is just a $60 gaming keyboard, and you're basically paying for just the mechanical switches, the good build. Actually, mabigat siya, matigas. Very, very good build. There's no extra features. It's just a basic keyboard with mechanical switches and lighting. Basically, that's it. This is a keyboard that only has non-customizable RGB lighting when it comes to lights. It only has mechanical switches, and it's only a well-built keyboard with a nice cloth-braided USB cable na hindi natatanggal yung USB cable. Some of the gaming keyboards natatanggal yung USB cable. Some of the more expensive gaming keyboards has a USB pass-through and headphone jacks. This does not have USB pass-through, does not have headphone jacks. But still, for 3,000 pesos, this is probably one of the best keyboards you can get for that price. For $60. Usually $60 keyboards are usually 10 keyless. Wala yung right side, wala ito, or wala yung this side right here. So this is a good option. So how much is that? Sorry, can't say the first word. This is 2,995 pesos, which is about $63 or $64 US. You want to convert that into yen? I can convert it to yen. 2995 PHP to yen. About 6,811 Japanese yen. About 7,000 Japanese yen. All right. Gonna move the webcam now. Hi, I'm back. My hair and my I scratched my heads. Okay. Whew. So, may request ako pansamantala kasi I gotta go to the bathroom for some reason. I think I drank too much water. We're gonna go to the be right back mode. I'll be right back in like 30 seconds. Sorry, let's play some music. There you go. Be right back. Okay. Headphones. You know what? This is a Neo laptop. I've had it for 3 years now. The whole brand war. Neo laptops are cool. Sorry, nabunggo ko yung mouse. What is going on? Alright. I forgot. I'm gonna move my... Wait. I'm gonna move my tripod so we can have a... We can talk about the ZenFone Zoom. And I'll enable the noise cancellation on the microphone again, because you don't want to hear my keyboard anymore. Oh, here we go. That should be good. Darren DT Games. I need to sleep. Gotta go. Bye. Thanks for the live stream. You're welcome, man. And thanks for watching again. Yeah, tumawag si Benj.
We could be holding up our light. We could be
Nagulat kayo, akala nyo Skype nyo.
we could be falling to pieces.
Where's the window I need?
Under the bridge of fire burns. Somewhere the pages start to turn. And somebody whispers, I need this. I will do anything
This is...
to make you see. Don't apologize for what's in your dreams. Maybe this time will be different.
There we go. So here is this is the Asus ZenFone Zoom. Hopefully you can see it clearly. This is our main topic for today, kind of. Let me get the specs. Actually, let's get to the website. I want Asus Global. I like global yung pinu... Kasi iba yung specs eh. But anyway, whatever. Anyway, so here is the here's the specs for the ZenFone Zoom. Right, we have Android 5.0 with Zen UI. It's 185 grams with battery. It's using the Z3590 2.5 gigahertz quad-core processor from Intel Atom. Right, it's an Intel processor. 4 gigs of RAM. 128 gigs of storage. The version that we have in the Philippines is 128 gigs. Comes out with a micro SD slot as well. It's only one SIM card. Okay, one SIM card. And 5.5-inch Full HD. You have a ZenFone Zoom. Awesome. All right, Nico. Thanks for watching. Thanks for moderating. 3,000 milliamp hour battery. Corning Gorilla Glass 4. 5 megapixel front camera. 13 megapixel. Has a 13 megapixel 3 times optical zoom camera. 13 megapixel 3 times optical zoom. So it's the one of the only phones that has optical zoom. One of the only phones with optical zoom. Let's see here. Lens is a Hoya lens. What else? And there's a real dedicated shutter and record. So let's talk about the ZenFone Zoom. Number one, like I said, it has a 5.5-inch Full HD IPS display. Pretty standard. This is pretty much... The specs of the ZenFone Zoom is pretty much like a somewhat improved or improved... wait lang. Sorry. Bubukas ako ng mga window at nagsasara ako ng mga window. Sorry about that. Open. Here. So the Asus ZenFone Zoom, right. So this is a full HD 5.5-inch display, Corning Gorilla Glass 4, pretty standard, or pretty good actually. This is like the ZenFone 2. The ZenFone 2 had a... ZenFone 2 had a full HD Gorilla Glass 3 display. It's pretty much the same size, but lumaki ng konti yung bezels, pansinin nyo. Because the bezels are now including a metal band sa paligid niya. There you go. Perfect. Alright, it now includes a metal band sa paligid niya. So bakal na siya. This is the first bakal na phone from Asus. Bakal na yung paligid niya. It's metal around, all around. There's nothing on the left side. But the bottom, I mean, the right side is the most busiest part because it has real camera buttons. So camera button right here, photo, I mean, shutter button, record button. This is the power and locky and volume rocker. Plus, volume rocker works as the zoom. So, if you want to take a picture, press and hold the camera button, then magsa-start yung camera. And apparently, I'm on the front facing. There you go. We can do that. You press and hold the half press the camera shutter, just like the real camera, and full press to take a picture. Mainit ba siya kagaya ng ibang Intel ng Asus? I think hindi naman nag-iinit masyado, but I can test it. I mean, hindi naman siya nag-iinit so far sa ginagamit ko, pero sandali ko pa lang siya nagamit, like one day pa lang. If you want to zoom, you press this button right here, tele, you can see, it goes up to 3 times. That's 84 millimeters zoom. It won't focus as close. You have to find something that's farther away from you to focus on. But it does the job. It works fairly nice, right? So the thing na normally ang pangit dito, thing that's normally pangit dito is, I mean, normally sa mga telepono is pangit is when you take a picture, for example, gusto kong kuhanan itong little baso na to. I take a picture of it like this. And what I do after I take the picture is crop the photo like this para ma-zoom in, right? A lot of people do this, especially when they share it on Instagram and whatever. Like, they'll take a picture of a cat, take a picture of like a faraway castle or a faraway house or a car or something. And when you take that picture, you usually crop the image, right? That's the problem. But with the ZenFone Zoom, thankfully you don't have to do that anymore. Thankfully, you can zoom your shot like this 2 times. Focus, take a picture. There you have it. Now you have a shot that is 100% 13 megapixels pa rin. This one. See it, right? Yeah. 100% 13 megapixels without losing detail. Without losing detail by zooming in and cropping your picture right here. So there's your pretty much the advantage here. And to be honest, I haven't tried this yet, but the zoom range, it's a 28 millimeters up to 84 millimeters, right? 84 millimeters is a very good range for taking portrait photos. not just zoomed in photos of faraway objects, but when you have a good zoom like an 85 or a 72 millimeters or something, whatever. It's a good range. It's a good dense focal range to shoot. It's a good focal range to shoot. All this. Shoot portraits of people, to shoot their face in a really good bokeh background or whatever. I mean, I can't demonstrate it now, and I don't have a portrait of a portrait shot right now. But I will be trying that when I, play around with the phone. Even more, right? That's what we need. Anyway, you probably saw sa ating teaser image ng show na to, we have an Antutu score of a really high amount. Our Antutu score is 65,608. 65,600 score. That is super high. That is super high. And that's because it's using an Intel Atom quad core T3590 at 2.5 gigahertz, and this thing is a very powerful beast of a phone. Even though Intel is kind of pulling out of the smartphone mobile processors, talo sila ng smartphone mobile processors. They've been acting so slowly with their product that people literally just forgot about them. They didn't bother with the Intel processors anymore. But it's still one of the most powerful processors you can get in this, not even in this price range. It's still one of the most powerful, right? How much is the ZenFone in the Philippines? About 27,000 pesos. 27,000 pesos. Oh, I haven't logged into my HP 210. 27,000 pesos in Japanese yen is about 61,400 Japanese yen. Let me log into my Rockstar. We can play some GTA San Andreas really. All right. Okay, here we go. So right now it's running at default settings, right? Oh my god, that is so good. Nothing, absolutely nothing compared. This processor is so good compared to MediaTek's right now. I know it's pretty expensive. The version that is in the Philippines has 128 gigs of storage. 128 gigs of storage here in the Philippines. So that might be one of the reasons why it's expensive. This is smooth. This is like 60 FPS right now. Because of that Intel processor. I'm gonna bump the settings to the maximum. So visual effects max, vision max, draw distance max, shadow advanced, car reflections max, titles on. Play this at the maximum settings, 1080p. All right, now it's losing some frames now. I'd say it's about 20 FPS. 20? No, it's more like 24. The car. This is at the highest settings. This game is running at the highest settings. Oh my god, he punched. Oh wait, no, he punched me after I stole his car. You mother! Come back here. This is still very, very smooth. Still very, very smooth. The MediaTek 6753 and 52 has got nothing. Absolutely nothing on the Intel Atom. So, tanong ni Emilio Aquino, 27 4K na ba yung video niya? No, unfortunately not. It's still using, let's lower the brightness. It's still using a 13 megapixel camera that I believe is similar to the ZenFone 2 camera. Nilagyan lang ng optical zoom sa loob. You can see it's focusing right now. That's a laser autofocus, by the way. It only shoots 1080p. Only shoots 1080p. I'll go to the settings here. So the video, but it does have videos optical image stabilization, right? I don't know if it does have optical stabilization in video though, but it does have the lens has optical image stabilization. So that means better shots in low light because it's gonna stabilize the hand that you're shooting with. So I'm gonna show you some pictures right now. Let's go full screen. So we have some pictures right here. Kind of preliminary shots that I shot earlier today. This is pretty low light. Pretty low light as well with the lighting. I mean, it's only 13 megapixels. And then the sensor is not that big, but still not bad. There's the zoomed in shot, 3x zoom. There you go. It's a nice picture. This is not zoomed in shot. C3PO right there. Ano specs yan? It's a Intel Atom quad core. There are Star Wars characters. Finn. It's angry, not an angry pig. Hungry pig? Remember. No model yung ZenFone. That's a front-facing camera right there. Not bad. It's a 5 megapixel front-facing, not even an 8 though. No model ng ZenFone. It's called the ZenFone Zoom. I was taking here I was taking pictures of the event. Here's what the zoom can do, okay? This is a very low light shot, mind you. Very low light shot. So, imagine if you took this picture right here and you crop to see this bottle right here, bottle of, I believe, lactacid. You zoomed in and cropped on this picture, you can't read the text. You can't read the text. You can see here, it's just a blotch, purple black blotch of images, right? That's because you need to zoom. So wait, no. This is the zoomed in shot right here. And from what, as you can see right here, you can see the letterings and some of these words you can actually make out. Formulation, indications, protection, lactacid, whatever. Do not shake, share, store at temperatures, blah blah blah. Anong gamit nyo pang unbox? Lumia 1020. Okay, Lumia 1020. So you can see the usefulness of a zoom. That's 1 times or 0 times zoom, and there's 3 times. Here's some low light pictures. So here's usually what we compare. As you can see, the shot is not blurred because meron siyang optical image stabilization. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. When you have optical image stabilization, that's a really big deal. And even though may noise na siya at this point right here, there's a bit of noise, especially on the plaque of recognition. Can't make out the words of the plaque of recognition. Can't blame it because it's 13 megapixels. I would say if it were 8 megapixels, it'd be better when it comes to the noise reduction. Actually, here's what we'll do. We can compare it. You can compare it. This is the low light shot of the Elephone P9000. I believe this is the light, right? See, when was this thing? This is 7:48 p.m. So this is a low light shot. Okay. This is a comparison between the ZenFone Zoom on the left and the Elephone P9000 on the right, okay? Can you see the difference? I'm gonna turn off the chat so you can see it. Can you see the difference? That's a huge difference, right? So ZenFone Zoom wins this round. Let's close this. Let's open something else. You have the Lenovo K4 Note pictures. The low light, low light, low light, low light. Just taken 7:55 p.m. Right. So the Lenovo K4 Note has a lower quality camera. Lower quality camera, right? And I'm gonna zoom into the text. Sandali lang, Bench. Gagawin natin yung 1020. Just a little bit. Kuya Alex, nagre-record ka ng video footage. What do you mean nagre-record ng video footage? Where? What? How? What are you talking about? So as you can see here, talon-talo ni ZenFone Zoom. See? Walang zoom ito. Hindi ako gumamit ng zoom dito. It's just standard flying shot, right? Talo ni ZenFone Zoom si Lenovo 5K4 Note. Okay? How about making it compete against the Nexus 6P? Low light Nexus 6P. Now this is going to be a challenge, and I really don't know who's going to win. So, asan yung low light ko ng Nexus 6P? Did I even take a low light? Oh yeah. Okay. 850p. Here's the low light between the ZenFone Zoom on the left. ZenFone Zoom on the left. ZenFone Zoom on the left and the Nexus 6P on the right. The Huawei Nexus 6P, one of my favorite phablet of all time, the Nexus 6P. Absolutely love that phone. Absolutely love the Nexus. Compare the camera shots. Oh, this is so close. 13 megapixels si K4 Note. This is very, very close. Very hard to that's what she said. It's very hard to compare. Very hard to compare. Yeah, except for the CPU of the Nexus 6. The review of the Nexus 6P is coming soon. I'm gonna have to edit the video. I'll upload it maybe tomorrow. Love that phone. I love that phone. So, this camera, you know, there's a difference in color. There's a difference in sharpening. I believe they did a lot more artificial sharpening on the ZenFone Zoom. Nexus 6P looks amazing, regardless of sharpening or not. Me, I would give the win to the Nexus 6P, but definitely the ZenFone Zoom is holding its own when it comes to the camera quality right now. Okay, so that's the comparison with the Nexus 6P. Let's compare it even more. We got some more here. I believe this is the low light on. No, wait. Oh, we don't have pictures from the 1080 on this PC. Do you want me to just stand up and take a picture? I will stand up, take my 1080, which is right here, see it on the webcam on the right corner. My 1020, Lumia 1020. You will allow me about 1.5 minutes. I will take a low light shot right here, right now from the 1020. I'll put it on my computer. Put it in my computer, and I will give you the comparison right here, right now, between the ZenFone Zoom and the Lumia 1020. I'll do that right now. Give me a couple, like 2 minutes. Okay. This is gonna be good. I need 1 more minute to copy the file. Bukaro, Tagaytay, Boracay, Albay, Palawan, Xingshangdu, Kerimin, with the... What are you talking about? I have to sleep now, guys. So let's konbanwa, oyasumi nasai. Oyasumi nasai, Nepgear, GEG. Thanks for watching. Oyasumi nasai. Ataashta. Even though I'm not gonna see you tomorrow. Probably not gonna see you tomorrow, but ataashta anyway. Alright, here we go. Ay, mali. Close ko yung folder. Need that folder open. Need that folder open. Okay. Here we go. Low light shot. We're gonna do the low-res version first. Low-res version. Because the Lumia 1020, takes 2 pictures: the low-res version and the high-res version. Low-res version is called the Pure View version. The high-res version is the Pro version. So here's the Pro version. That's the super high-res version. Here is the low-res version. So we're gonna compare ZenFone Zoom on the left versus the Lumia 1020 on the right. Okay, this is the low pixel version of the 1020, the Pure View version. Right, let's zoom into the games. Oh wow, interesting. Interesting. So, on first blush, what's up, Blaney? On first blush, ZenFone Zoom shot looks more sharp. Looks more sharp, but it looks like they have about the same amount of detail, in my opinion. Looks like they have about the same amount of detail, but the Lumia 1020 isn't sharpening as much. The pic isn't sharpening the pictures. Move on to this area right here. Yeah, it looks like the ZenFone, it's not as sharpening as much, but the sharpening is working to the detriment of the ZenFone Zoom when we're looking at the Iron Maiden DVD. So we're looking at the Iron Maiden DVD right here underneath the Len Dayton Spyline book that I have. And on the ZenFone Zoom, because of the extreme amounts of sharpening, it's very hard to read the Iron Maiden font. Because of the extreme amounts of sharpening, it's very hard to read the Iron Maiden font. On the Lumia 1020, it's kind of readable, including the Rock in Rio. This is a little bit harder to read. So that's the problem with sharpening. If you over sharpen your image, certain things are much harder to read because it looks artificial. It looks like fake. So here, because of the sharpening, it looks better right there. Let's look at the... Seems more brighter here. Very, very good comparison, actually. Tapos na po ba yung Atomos gaming keyboard? Kind of, yes. But if you want to see it, it's right there. The webcam. Okay. So we're gonna compare it now with the Pro mode, the 41 megapixel for 38 megapixel shot. 38 megapixel shot is pretty much just a kind of a noisy shot but more resolution. Ang maganda sa 38 megapixel camera nung 41 or 38 megapixel ng Lumia 1020 is if the scene is very bright. If the scene is very bright, you can get 38 megapixel full resolution images of super bright, super high resolution shot. Normally you'd still use the low resolution pure view shot, but you can definitely easily crop the picture better. So essentially it saves a lot more data if you want, but this is low light. We're talking about low light, so it's going to be noisy. It's not going to help so much. But in brighter conditions, it also helps. So, it very competitive. The ZenFone Zoom shot is very competitive. To be honest, to be completely honest, I think it's very competitive. Of course, the main thing that I would pick Lumia 1024 is the optical stabilization, the 1080p optically stabilized video. The video on the let's get back to the video mode. Oh my god, the microphone, sorry. Kick the microphone, I'm sorry about that. The video mode on the ZenFone Zoom is 720p only if you turn on the stabilization. I don't know why that is. I'm gonna have to test it even more. I mean, I don't have a lot of samples right now. But my theory is hindi umaandar yung OIS niya maybe. Or maybe umaandar yung OIS niya on video but kalahati lang. So it's half OIS, half electronic stabilization. That's why it's only shooting at 720p optically stabilized. I need to test it more. This phone has only been in my hands for like 1.5 days so far. So I can't answer you there. But the photos are pretty good. The photos are pretty good. So let's go back to the photos of the ZenFone Zoom. This one. Okay. So that's a low light shot of my wall. There's another low light shot. There's a front facing 5 megapixel low light shot. My ugly face. It's not bad. This isn't bad at all. You can still read some of these things: Call of Duty, Bloodborne, Tropico 5, Fallout 4, Rocksmith 2014. Not bad. That's a front-facing camera right there. That's another front-facing shot. And now we go back to pictures that we were looking at. So the pictures on the ZenFone Zoom is pretty good. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. Overall, I would still go for the Nexus 6. Here's some pictures from the Nexus 6P, right? Here's an amazing shot of B-Boy. Look at that dynamic range. Look at that, crisp colors, crisp detail. Here's an HDR, auto HDR The Nexus 6P shoots auto HDR. So good. The quality is so good. Look at that. Look at that. It's just, you can just make out stuff on the background. So, so problema lang ni Nexus 6P is it doesn't have. Here's the front-facing camera of the Nexus 6P. Here's the main camera. Look at that. Looks so good. Look at that picture. It looks so good. It looks like you can eat that food. I'm not promoting the Nexus 6P. I'm just giving you a quick comparison, okay? Here's YouTube Creator Academy. Lots of ates in the YouTube Creator Academy. I showed this already before. Anyway. Love the ZenFone Zoom like your Wii. Do you have a Wii U? So what we were talking about, so yeah, let's go back. So yeah, this is the ZenFone Zoom. I think it's kind of pricey though. The camera is a good, really good technology. Really good technology. The Lumia 1020 is still one of the best ones, and ang gusto ko sa Lumia 1020, malaki yung sensor niya, so you can get some really blurred backgrounds with the 1020 because it's got a large sensor. This has a slightly smaller sensor, actually quite a lot smaller sensor, and you can't get as blurry a background compared to the Lumia 1020. And like I said, the 1020 can do 1080p with stabilization. This guy does not do 1080p with stabilization. It only does 720p, which I still need to test, unfortunately. Other things about it, hindi removable yung battery. It's only single SIM. By the way, the Lumia 1020 is single SIM. Maganda yung front-facing camera nito kesa sa Lumia because the Lumia is like 5 billion years old. It only has a 2 megapixel front. User interface is very good even though it's stuck on Android 5.0. Wala pa rin yung Marshmallow update even though Asus said magkakaroon ng Marshmallow update very, very soon. Let's increase the bitrate. I think the bitrate is 2. Totoo lang mababa yung bitrate to compare camera shots. We had to because naglaro tayo kanina. Alright, I just increased the bitrate quite a bit. Not by a lot, but it's still gonna increase quality. Ano pa ba? What am I saying? I like this phone. I mean, it's nice. The back is cool looking. A nice looking camera phone back there. Metal build siya, so it's nice. I don't like the bloatware on Asus phone. That's the main problem with so much bloatware on Asus that even if you try to disable every single one, there's still 20 plus more that you can't disable. Yeah, matagal talaga Marshmallow. Other than that, I think it's a good phone. The processor is very, very powerful. Even though it's being abandoned by Intel, the processor, like I said, is gets 65,000 on Antutu, 65,600 on Antutu without even trying, right? That's a super powerful processor. But the thing is, the ZenFone 2. Oh, I'm lagging. I'm sorry. I'm gonna. Yeah, we can't increase a bit. Fortunately. Okay, let's just do with 300 and. The ZenFone 2 is the same processor. Actually, it's a lower clock processor. This is 2.5. ZenFone 2 is 2.3. So technically, this is still a more powerful phone. But at 27,000 pesos, it's a little low in like other features. For example, like it doesn't have a quad HD display, I guess. Think about it. The Nexus 6P is 27,000 cash. 30,000 SRP, 27,000 cash. Right? But this is a 128 gig storage phone with 4 gigs of RAM. And the processor is about the same performance as the Nexus 6P. The camera is about the same performance as the Nexus 6P with zoom capability, so that's a bonus. You're getting a full HD display. The Nexus 6P has a quad HD and all that stuff. So who is this phone for? This phone is for people who want to take pictures that are pretty good with your phone and zoom with those pictures. Okay, zoom with your camera. But may competition siya, even though it's the only phone of this kind with a zoom. I mean, there is a Samsung phone that has zoom, but it's not. Ang pangit niya. It's a piece of shit that nobody wants to buy. Okay, the Samsung K Zoom has a lower specs. The battery life is atrocious. It's really bad, and it's a joke. The joke of a phone. This is basically the first phone in the world that got the zoom right. Got the performance right, got the full HD display right, got the metal build right, got the back right, and got the zoom right. The camera is not bad either. And you got 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. Unfortunately, you get a lot of bloatware because it's an Asus phone. But it's not bad. That's you know. Ang kailangan lang natin malaman how is the overall camera performance later on kasi it's not the battery life. I haven't tested the battery life yet, and the video quality. I'm gonna need to test the video quality. Otherwise, I think it's a promising phone, but it's just a little pricey. 27,000 pesos is a little pricey, and you're getting to the lag. Jesus Christ, the lag. Sorry for lagging. Kuya Alex, reason why Intel did not launch the Braxton and Sophia Atom because they earned what? Make a photo better, whatever. Sophia, where processors are terrible. The X3, whatever, it's so bad. Pipiliin ko ang Nexus dahil may update. Yes. Personally, I would go with the Nexus, but this is not a bad phone. This is not a bad phone because of the zoom. Because of the things that but this has not like, for example, this has NFC, but it doesn't have a fingerprint scanner. It has fast charging, Asus's proprietary quick charge technology, 9 volts, 2 amps. I think the yung nagpapamahal dito is the 128 gigs of storage, the 4 gigs of RAM. Like the ZenFone 2 at 13,000 had 4 gigs of RAM, but we call this, but 32 gigs of storage. So you're quadrupling your storage, building a really unique, really innovative 3x zoom optics on this thing with a metal build and higher clocked CPU, and that's pretty much it. It's a ZenFone 2 with a metal build and a innovative camera zoom design and 128 gigs of storage. You're getting it for 27,000. Still a little bit pricey. Should be buying, this is, if you're a big Asus fan, if you just need that zoom capabilities, you always find yourself cropping your pictures because you want to share it on Instagram and it's being cropped too high. Should check out the ZenFone Zoom at 27,000 pesos. So you don't need to crop, you just zoom in shots. And that's pretty much what I think about of the ZenFone Zoom, guys. I mean, it's a pretty simple explanation. The camera now. Yeah, that's why AMD is not making processor phones, because you can't build a CPU phones that is not gonna burn up your hand, because AMD does not have the technology to make all nanometer, low power, low heat processor. That's why they're losing right now. Whew. So what should we? Ano na yung next topic natin? We don't have a lot. We don't have any more. Want to talk about the keyboard again? Somebody was asking about the keyboard. Here's the keyboard. The DragonWar Atomos. I recommend it to people who just want a basic phone. Here's my microphone, by the way. That's why it sounds better. I put my microphone in. I can move it. I can move it because it has a hand. Yeah, wala kasing mga ano eh, wala mga bagong telepono ngayon eh. It's all in the smartphone market. You guys have the Asus phone. You can buy one, dude. Here's the DragonWar Atomos. Talking about it earlier. A good keyboard. It's the mechanical keys are pretty good, in my opinion. Here's the mechanical keyboard. Here's the sound. Sound of the mechanical keyboard while I'm saying some stuff. DragonWar is a Japanese brand, by the way. So I bought this for 2,995 peso. It's 6,800 Japanese. 1,800 Japanese yen. Pretty good keyboard. There are nothing special about it. There's no programmable keys. There are no macros. There is no selective lighting. Actually, it does have selective lighting, but only program selective lighting. This one, this. You can make the lighting breathe to dim right there. It's breathing right now, and you can lower and decrease the brightness. That's pretty much it. The only things it can do. It has media keys over here. I know it's blurred. It's not focused right now. I'm sorry about that. There are media keys right here by pressing the function buttons. Press the function button, this F8, turn on the gaming mode to turn off the start button. But that's about it. That's a DragonWar Atomos. It doesn't have macros. It doesn't have camera. Sorry about that. It doesn't have fancy macros. It doesn't have fancy software. It doesn't have, you know, weird gesture modes or shortcuts. It's a basic featured keyboard with mechanical switches and media controls. And a good build. It's a very solid build. Yeah, check it out. Check out the DragonWar Atomos. The switches that they're selling this one with is the Kael'th Blue. So you can hear the Kael'th Blue. They're not Cherry MX, but they're similar to the Cherry MX. I use Samsung. I have a Samsung. So, do we have anything else? Do you got any more questions? Check out the check out our Facebook chats. So, for people who are members of the Big Time Show, or if you want to keep, if you want to be a new member of the Big Time community, you can join the Big Time Show community right here. It's search for Big Time Show Facebook. And another option, if you want to join the chat room that we have for the Big Time Show community, that's a new one. We just started it week officially. The Big Time Show community chat called May Gyroscope po ba? Official chat. And if you want to be added, to the official chat, just comment on this thread that I've started here. Nandito. Add the new ones. I forgot kung sino. So, Carlo Reyes, si Alan Joyce, siya. So some of these guys I have to add as friends first before I be able to add them. So I'll be adding most of these guys later. Tingnan natin kung sino yung mga hindi pa na-add. There you go. Watch mo iPhone. Video Aquino, sa Lazada nyo ba nakuha yung keyboard? No, I bought it from Data Blitz. 2995 sa Data Blitz. I don't know what's going on with other parts of this Facebook. I'm gonna read most of this later off stream. But yeah, I guess. If you have any more questions, we can talk about them, but otherwise, not a lot to talk about anymore. Like, really excited about the new graphics card. So, loop back to the graphics cards right now. Geforce GTX 10. So let's go back to the stream.
The Nvidia designed Founders Edition $699 gives you crazy overclockability, amazingly beautiful design. I hope you love it. Twice the performance of Titan X and 3 times the energy efficiency. General availability around the world, May 27th.
New graphics cards, guys.
But I have more. GTX 1070.
What?
6.5 teraflops, 8 gigabytes of G5 memory, faster than a Titan X. Faster than a Titan X. $379 MSRP. And for the Nvidia designed Founders Edition, $449, available all over the world, June 10th.
Woo! That is awesome. That is so awesome. New graphics cards are so good. AMD is now in trouble. AMD is in trouble, guys. What? Crazy. That 1020, the 1070 is so good. Price of that 1070, so good. Titan X is like $1,000, and now you're selling a 1070, which is better than a Titan X, for $380. Holy crap! So, people just want to see. All right, so I guess that's it for the show. I mean, how long has the show been? So. But yeah, so we talked about the new GTX 1080, the GTX 1070. Talked about the Firefly mobile Auri. Talked about the DragonWar Atomos keyboard that I really like for only 3,000 pesos. Not bad. There's no macros. There's no fancy crap on it, but it's a really good mechanical keyboard. I like this. I like the keystrokes. I like the price. I like that it looks pretty good, even with the fixed light, right? And lastly, we talked about the Asus ZenFone Zoom. Not a bad phone at all. Not a bad camera phone at all. Not a bad camera phone at all. We're gonna have to try the ZenFone Zoom video recording. Right? Maybe I'll try doing a YouTube video, doing a YouTube unboxing with the ZenFone, shot with the ZenFone. See the quality of that 1080. Quality of that set. Well, obviously, I'm gonna shoot pictures and video with the ZenFone Zoom for another week or so, whatever. Actually, uwi ako ng probinsya this coming week. You know, it's voting season here in the Philippines. Also, magbabakasyon muna ako from I think Monday till Thursday, and I'll be back in starting in Thursday evening. I'll be back in Metro. So, wait. Yes, Thursday evening. So we're gonna have AMD. We're gonna see what we're gonna want to see what AMD has to offer. And if I see a 1070 for sale at a good price of like 18,000-20,000 pesos, I had the money right there. I had like a credit card or something that can pay the 20,000 pesos. Yeah. Instantly buy that thing. Thing's gonna be mine. Thing's gonna be mine. Thank you for watching, Blank Blanny, and thank you for appreciating the show, even though it's mixed. All this, the language. All right, guys. So I'll give you like 20 more seconds to put in anything in the chat that you want. But it's been a really not a good week for smartphones. Brain Rapist, thanks for watching. Yes, medyo patapos na tayo. If you have any more questions, if you have habol kang questions for the show, let me know. Just type it in the comments right now. Habol mo na before matapos tayo sa show. So we talked not a lot of smartphone announcements this week, and even the ZenFone Zoom was announced back in January. Pricing and availability was back in January pa. But I think it could take a while to get. But the biggest news for this week, only news that you should be thinking about, the new GTX and 70. It's gonna change the landscape of video games for months and years to come. It's gonna change the landscape of video gaming for months and years to come. Consoles are now obsolete. PS4, Xbox One does not have half the power. Does not have 1/5 the power. Does not have 10% of the power of the 1080. It doesn't have like 20% the power of the 1070. Keep in mind, consoles right now, PS4, Xbox One, does not run games at 1080p 60. PS4 that I have right now typically runs, first-person shooters at 900p 60 or 900p just below 60. Mga local phones wala nang nilalabas. I don't know why. Dude, medyo tahimik ngayon talaga, so wala tayong magagawa. The Xbox One is even less powerful than the PS4, so that can't do any better. Sometimes mas optimized, but it doesn't really change much. And even with a mid-range graphics card on a PC right now, you can run games at 1080p 60. No problem. 1080p 60, no problem. Think about Titan X runs games at 60 FPS or more at 1440p or even 4K. 1440p or 4K on the Titan X. Now, think about the 1070 has more power than the Titan X. And it's the same price, the 1070, same price as an Xbox One or a PS4. What would be your choice? You're getting a graphics card that is 10 times the power of a PS4 console, 10 times the power of a PS4 console. Or you're just going to get a console for $350, $380. Just buy the 1070. Just buy the 1070. I don't care if you're gonna have to add more money to buy your PC to include the $380 card in, but running games at less than 1080, running games at less than 60 frames per second on consoles are fucking bad. It's just really, really bad. Really, really bad. No excuse. There's no excuse. 1080p has been around for 2.5 console generations. 2.5 console generations. Let's say 2 generations. Dude, last generation pa may 1080. Last generation pa may 1080p. Dapat ngayon dapat ngayon chicken. Dapat simple, dapat it shouldn't be that hard to run 1080 60 on console. But it's hard apparently. So, yo, rest in peace console games. Anyway, we're just delaying the stream so much, but anyway, Wajinshu, we haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for watching ulit. Ang laki na ng ano mo ng YouTube mo, Wajinshu. I just wanna let's visit Wajinshu's, right? Have you guys seen Wajinshu's YouTube channel? You guys should subscribe to this guy. Apparently I'm not. Mga Naruto but I'm not a fan of Naruto. But check out Wajinshu's. Okay? 100,000 subscribers. Wajinshu. 100,000 subscribers na si Wajinshu. Wajinshu, patingin ng ano mo bigyan mo ako ng picture ng YouTube YouTube plaque mo. 100,000 subscribers plaque. Congrats, man. Congrats. You're 100,000 subscribers na, pare. So good. So good, man. Congrats on the 100,000 subscribers for you. Patingin na lang, patingin ng picture ng ano mo, ng plaque mo from YouTube. Sure, bibigyan ka niyan. Dali naman silang they'll definitely. Alright guys, so I think that's it for the show. Maraming salamat sa pagpapanood. That's been the Big Time Show for, what day is it? May 7, 20. Malapit na tayong bumoto, guys. Or malapit na tayong hindi bumoto. Ang daming tao dun sa ang daming viewers ng Duterte meeting the Avance, guys. Medyo looks like Duterte's gonna. Really looks like Duterte's gonna. Not that that's bad. I think it's good if Duterte wins. I'm not promoting any any candidate, pero yeah, looks like Duterte might. Alright, dudes. Maraming salamat. Thank you very much. Alex from technoclass.com here. That has been the Big Time Show for May 7, 2016. Thanks very much for watching. And we'll see you guys. Sound. Here we go. And we'll see you guys next week. Woo! That's the show. Medyo magulo yung show. I'm sorry. But by next week, we're gonna... This election craziness is gonna be over. Pero hindi pa natin malalaman kung sino panalo. But still, the election... Mawala na yung mga lokohang election stuff sa Facebook feed ko. Thank God. Alright guys, Naruto Hokage for life. Tama si Wajinshu, maraming Naruto videos. Ninja. Thank you, Black Blaney. Shut up daw, sabi ni Daniel. Brain Rapist, thank you for actually coming to the stream even though you're late. Sorry for your bad Tagalog, don't worry about it. We're all included. If you actually, Big Time Show used to be all English back then. We were pretty serious about the Big Time Show, but we started messing around and making fun of each other, and then medyo may Tagalog na siya. Naging gaguhan na siya. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm Ethan Bradbury, signing off. I'm DJ Khaled. What was the line? Alright, this is the last line I'm gonna say. Too smart, too loyal. In fact, you're a genius. I appreciate you for watching. Bye-bye.